And of course I will also bring my Keep cup with fresh. And yeah, I was going to share some, I don't know if it's because I haven't had my coffee that I'm really not managing right now. Our mornings can be quite stressful since we're getting the kids ready, we have to get them breakfast and everything. So I don't have that much time to pack my own stuff, so I'm trying to prepare as much as I can the night before. So here are some sandwiches made from the scrap bread that I made. This is what it looked like when it's finished. And I put some carrot spread on it. Here's a raw ball in a small jar. And here are some cookies wrapped in vegan version of bees wrap from Rappa. I bought it through medvetna.se that I have the competition with, which is unfortunately finished by now, but yes, they're a great web shop if you want to get something sustainable and you live in Sweden. And of course I will also bring my Keep cup that I can't fill right now for obvious reasons. I will bring my own coffee tomorrow, but I want to tell you about this great initiative that the coffee shop at my university building is doing. They're giving a discount to everyone who's bringing their own cup, and even more if you get a stamp card. So if you have a local coffee shop that's not doing the same, and if you want to bring your Keep cup when you go and get takeaway there, I think you should really suggest this. A lot of bread, so I'm going to freeze some of it, and I'm using this net bag from Keep Jar. I think it works really well. I already have some buns frozen from another time I baked, and some saffron buns with white chocolate and almond paste. And these are kidney beans that I bought dried, and then I boiled them after soaking them, and then I put the rest of them in the freezer. And the pieces I'm saving for breakfast will just be wrapped in a clean kitchen towel. Today's Monday, and that's my washing machine, if you're wondering what the sound is. Today's Monday, and I'm starting my new week. Yesterday was the preparations for this day, and I realized this morning that my preparations were wasted because I had to stay home with my kids today. Kindergarten was closed, was my mistake. But now they're sleeping, and I wanted to show you some of the things I have in my kitchen that helps me live a more waste-free life. And like I said before, I don't want to say that you have to get all this stuff to live zero waste. A lot of these things can be used again and again. You can use stuff you already have at home. I try to upcycle as many jars and fabrics as I can. You can make your own fabric bags, and you can make your own napkins from recycled fabric, and you can use small jars as glasses or stuff like that. But some of these things are things that I have bought that I think makes this easier, and I think that they are an investment if you have the money to spend. So here are a lot of different jars. I try to buy as many groceries as possible in fabric bags and carry them home, but then I try to put them in bags like these, jars like these. So these are kidney beans, I have sugar and rice, some raisins, almost out of those, walnuts, seeds and stuff. I also have some smaller jars. This is good to bring yogurt or smoothie bowls to go along if you're going away for the day. If I'm going package-free shopping, I bring some of these smaller ones. They are not so heavy. These are good if you want to buy package-free toothpaste, which is available at Gram, for example. And I wanted to show you one really cheap trick. These cloths have totally replaced everyday paper napkins in our household. We have a lot of these in the kitchen. We also have some by our dinner table in the living room. They are made from old washed out t-shirts. They are made from old sheets, for example. So if you have washed out textiles, preferably cotton, I think that's the nicest, or even like old towels, you can make a lot of these, and they don't take up that much space in the washing machine, so it's not like you have to wash them separately or something like that, because that wouldn't really be very environmentally friendly. I also have some ice cream molds, which are really great both to do like smoothie ice creams with more nutrients if you have a problem to get your kids to eat during summer. And also it's usually a lot cheaper to make your own ice creams. So like I said before, these cost quite a lot, especially compared to plastic ones, but I think you really get that money back compared to if you buy ice creams. And then this is a really great idea if you want to reduce waste but you can't go zero waste. Buy tea leaves instead of tea bags. Get one of these. It's gonna save you both money and waste. These are some extra popsicles. This is a nut milk bag. I really don't know why it's not focusing. Oh, here we go. So this can also be used to filtrate oat milk or nut milk. You can basically use anything that has really small holes in it. This is a brush for these straws that I got. I have 4 of those. They're metal straws. Can replace basically all plastic straws in a household with children, since that can be quite fun. I have sporks. These are very lightweight. They're made from bamboo. We have 2 of those. And we have some tableware for the kids that can also be brought along easily. Yeah, so that's about it here. So, like you saw before, I have already used one of my Keep Leaf bags. I have 2 of these, and I've also used some of my wraps. So I have 3 of these wraps from Rappa. They make vegan options to bees wraps. So I have, this is a smaller size that's good for fruits, for example, if you slice the fruit in half. The other ones are a little bit bigger, and this is a homemade one from a workshop I was in. Hey everyone, today's Thursday, Zero Waste Challenge Day 10, and it's actually going really well, even better than I expected. And I think that's the case with most sustainability challenges, that you think it's going to be so hard because you have that image of, sadly I think that still exists, the image of sustainability as always more complicated or expensive or boring or whatever. Even I have that sometimes, sadly. But just like when I did my vegan challenge last year, I've realized that it hasn't been that hard, but it is getting harder all the time, because like I said, at the beginning I had a lot of stuff at home, and now I'm starting to use things up, and now I have to get creative with packaging solutions. And since I live close to Gram, I live in the neighbor city, but it's still a trip for me. So I'm going there on Saturday. So I have tomorrow as well before I go. And I'm probably gonna have to get e-kaffe from Oatly, which is their barista milk, today to put in my coffee. Challenge day 12, and tomorrow it's Sunday and I will post this video, but today I want to share with you my grocery shopping from Gram. So I've had the patience to save pretty much all of my grocery shopping to this day because I knew I was going to Malmö, and I'm really glad I did. I'm going to show you some of what I got and what I brought to pack it in. So first of oil, I got some oil, haha. No, but first of all, I got this rapeseed oil. So I brought with me a liter bottle. I also got some coffee, and I brought that jar as well. I was supposed to get sunflower oil, but they didn't have that much, so I actually bought this bottle because I know I will be able to reuse it several times. So this is all they had left. Looks kind of tiny beside that one. And then I got some toothpaste. This is actually a lot better than I thought before I tried it. It doesn't lather up that much, but it still makes your teeth really clean. And I got some lentils, some oatmeal, 2 zucchinis, a lemon, a little bit of locally produced candy, chili flakes, ginger, I love ginger, lots of macadamia nuts. I really think the kilo price on those is great. Red onion, popcorn, and some eggs, and that's about it. I really like these bags to put grains and stuff in, and then I pour it into glass jars like this one to keep in my kitchen cabinets, because this is a lot easier to carry for me, who has a bit of a way to travel from Gram to my home. In this video, I've been talking a little bit about takeout food, and I showed you some of my grocery shopping. And I focused a lot on food in these past vlogs. And I had this idea about talking more about like beauty products, household products, cleaning products, even taking care of the clothes you have, and thinking zero waste in general, not to waste anything basically. So I would love to hear some of your feedback, what you would like to hear more about, because to me, who's doing this on a regular basis, it's sometimes hard to figure out exactly what to talk about. So let me know if there's anything special you would like to know, and I will focus on that in my next vlog.